Hey, Warren Eckstein here. I don't often do this, but I want to share the opening of my cat book, How to Get Your Cat to Do What You Want. Let me just read it to you. I'm glad I wrote it. Some people criticize me, but I want you to listen carefully. To own a cat is to understand the concept of living with a being of higher intelligence, not amused by telephones, not amused by bills and the mundaneness of everyday life. Cats spend their entire day deciding on ways to improve their living conditions and lifestyle. People don't choose cats. Cats really choose the people whom they wish to live with. When I hear someone say, Warren, I hate cats, I don't frown or view them with disdain. I simply recognize they haven't had the opportunity to be accepted and to be owned by a cat. That's right, you are owned by a cat, you don't own them. And how do you know that you picked the right cat? It's easy, the cat will tell you. Cats often get a bad rap, and even on the radio show I get, well, my cat won't do this, you can't teach a cat to do that. Many years ago, I was doing some regular segments on the David Letterman Show. There's a name dropping for you. And Dave said to me, Warren, there's no possible way that you can train a cat. Cats really can't be trained. I said, Dave, you are so wrong. So what I did is I took my stray cat, my feral cat, Mowdy. And Mowdy, who I'd spent time with, I taught how to walk on a leash and harness. I taught Mowdy how to stay. I taught Mowdy how to come when called. And she loved it. Cats love to be trained. They really do. The problem is that they're so smart, they have people convinced that you can't teach them anything. So I did this. I worked with Mowdy really hard the night before, drove into NBC, 30 Rock, went up to the, I think it was the 6th floor, and there I was a guest on a Letterman show, maybe the 16th or 17th time. I've had pigs on the show and others. But Dave said to me, you can't train a cat. So I said, Dave, let me tell you why you're so wrong. I took Mowdy on the stage, live audience, live band, pretty loud. And Mowdy walked out on a leash and harness. She sat when I told her to sit. She came when I told her to come. She responded as well as any dog could respond. And you know what the most important part about it was? Dave said, Warren, you're right. And I never heard him say anything else bad about cats. So if you have this feeling about cats, if you have this misunderstanding that cats are this way or cats are that way, I'm not a fan of the circus. In fact, I despise circuses. I'm not a big fan of them at all. However, people will watch a circus or go to a circus over the years, and I'll see these large cats jump through hoops, walk on a leash and harness, and do all kinds of things. Yet when they get home to their 10-pound feline, the cat's in charge. As I said before, it's my opinion that cats are so smart. They convince the public that they can't be trained, so we get off their backs. But let me tell you, having trained over 40,000 animals, cats are just as smart, if not maybe a little smarter, than a lot of the other animals I worked with. I'm Warren Eckstein. Give your cats a big hug and a kiss, and don't forget just how smart they are.